Hello, fight fans, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Sunday Night Fights. I'm AmiPolizeiFunk, and I am here with a very special guest caster tonight. Give a big red carpet SNF welcome to the Ladies Night Invitational Champion and Queen of Company of Heroes, Sungea!
Yay! Good evening, everybody. Really glad to be here, and it's gonna be awesome tonight. I hope everybody have fun.
And of course, with me again, my cohort, my partner in crime, all the way from sunny California, Yoink.
Hi, good evening, everybody. It's so great to be. I'm just kidding. Hey, Sungea.
Oh!
Hello, Ami. I'm just making fun. I'm having a bit of fun. It's so nice to have a girl guest caster with us this afternoon, evening, wherever you are on planet Earth. We've got some great games. I'm so excited. They did. The monkeys grabbed my nuts, just the right one. So it's exciting.
General hell, you got to keep them monkeys in their cages. I am so happy and thrilled tonight, and a little bit nervous because Company of Heroes fans, Sunday Night fans, congratulations to all of us. We are on the homepage of Twitch TV!
Ooh!
It's like
this is a huge moment for us. Yeah, this is big. You know, new viewers, if it's your first time, welcome to the show. You know, this is the place for Company of Heroes action. If you're excited about Company of Heroes 2, whose alpha just launched on Monday. What a week it has been. Wow. So much stuff going on. Thousands of players led into the alpha. Poor THQ Links trying to manage the feedback forums. It has just been a crazy week. We got that hot new video of in-game action with the two voice actors as the, you know, like the German commander and the Russian commander going head to head. Building up the hype. We're all so excited. It's been a fun. Of course, we're all under NDA. We can't talk about the alpha yet, not until THQ and Relic say we can. But that's got to be around the corner. It's going to be running for another 5 or 6 days. Not exactly sure how long, but you know, there's still keys coming out. So if you don't have a key yet, you know, try to get one. You might get in there. So that's been happening, and I don't know. Maybe that has been part of the reason, but it has thrown a monkey wrench into Company of Heroes, because we have had a wild day today. Yoink, did you get a chance to look at the brackets at all?
I was looking at the brackets over at Binary Beast, and I can't believe, I thought, was I looking at like Smurf accounts or something like that, or people that I didn't know? Was there some secret player? Huge upsets, Ami. What happened today?
Man, that is right. It has been a day of, you know, kings being conquered by young princes. We've just had so many early round knockouts. The thing about these tournaments, you know, this is the third qualification tournament. There's only one more after this, you know, so there's only one more chance to get that big fat NVIDIA GTX 680 graphics card and have a piece of this huge prize pool that we've got here. And so the competition is getting really, really, really stiff. I mean, Sunday's my favorite day now by far. I come in, you know, I wake up and I turn on the streams, and there's just hot matchups, one after the next. Round 1 matchups that are exciting. Round 2 matchups that are just thrillers. Sungea, were you able to catch any of the streams that have been going on today?
Yeah, I've been watching streams all afternoon long while I was trying to do my Christmas tree. But it was really awesome, like so many surprises during the afternoon. We were so shocked. I mean, what happened?
All right, well, let's dig into them. If NTD will take us to our updated bracket here of Sunday Night Fight Season 4. You can see that we're now in the third sort of group, the third qualifier stage. We've moved down to the bottom right-hand corner of the bracket. Basically, the winner of these, the two winners of these fights tonight that you'll see on SNF will face each other next week in contender bout number 3, and the winner of that will be set to go against Symbiosis in week 10, which will be the second to last show. And then after that, we'll get the finals, and of course, you got Aimstrong sitting over there just waiting like a hungry tiger, just seeing like, oh, come on, give me somebody. So next week, we'll find out who will face Symbiosis, and it's going to be one of the 4 guys that we're going to see tonight. But if NCD would now zoom in on this bottom right bracket on today's event, we have some stuff to go through. I just got to talk about some of these matches because they were amazing. So first of all, the biggest surprise of the day is right at the top. DevM, our #1 seed, last week's contender bout competitor, was knocked out in round 2 by a relative unknown titty twister. I mean, I know him because the guy's been spamming the count topics on the co2.org forums, and he's also a staff member. And Yoink, I think you recognize the name as well.
I'm pretty sure he won a beta key, like either in the last week or the week before. I'm pretty sure, because we've given away a lot of them, but his name was really familiar to me.
Yeah, I think he won one as well. So he's been competing in these, and you know, DevM, the #1 seed, the kid wonder from Portugal, takes on Titty Twister, and Titty Twister just beats him 1-0. I mean, we don't know how it happened. I've heard that DevM was complaining about this or that later, but we'll have to look for the replay pack to check out what happened there. And then as you move down down in that bracket, you have one of tonight's competitors, Shevu No Lucky Strike. Now I'm just going to shorten that down and call him Lucky Strike. He's a German player who had an amazing run. His first game of the day, he's lined up against Kot. Kot has been in various SNFs. He was in Season 3. We have him in epic best-of-5s against Cepha. He's been deep into many tournaments. He is a veteran player. And so Kot and Lucky Strike in round 1, a one-game showdown. They pick Bois du Châtelet, the beautiful map by Uncle Sam, and this thing just keeps going and going and going. I was watching the stream, and meanwhile Cepha's streaming, and you got freestylers streaming, and suddenly just out of nowhere, Kot and Lucky Strike becomes the #1 stream to watch, because this game goes to King Tiger versus Pershing and Armor Company, and it just like all the way what we love about COH. Late game, mega monster heavy tanks fighting it out, trying to shift back and forth on Bois. Amazing game, tons of viewers. It started then, and then it just keeps going. Next, he faces Inverse. Now, Inverse might have been coming in a little bit cold. Inverse definitely favored. He was one of the seeds. He might have been coming in cold. Who knows what, because he hadn't played. He got a free win in round 1, and Lucky Strike just blows through him. Like, that was a quick 1-0. But then Lucky Strike comes against Barton. And these two guys, they're kind of notorious in the community. I don't know how to really nicely put this, but let's just say they both know how to troll. They go after each other. I mean, like Barton, you can find him in anybody's stream chat, trolling away, like making friends and enemies all over the place. So immediately, when we see that Barton has ousted Seb, of course, a longtime veteran, then we're excited for this matchup between Barton and Lucky Strike. And right during the vetoes, these guys are coffee housing one another, saying, yeah, Scrub, I veto this one, Scrub, you suck, this. And so the fans were just like drooling. And so they go into this just insane best-of-3 with game 1 on Semwa, going the distance, like tons of buildings getting destroyed, upgun Shermans, incredible micro-action tactics. I know this is really long-winded, guys, but this was an amazing series. I highly recommend that you go watch all 3 of those games when we release the replay pack later this evening. Yoink, let me take a breath here before we get to the bottom bracket, man. Talk to me.
Well, this is crazy. I mean, really, these are relatively, both of these guys, Titty Twister and Lucky Strike, when I came on when we were doing pre-show, I asked Ami and the rest of the Sunday Night Fight cast, I was saying, am I missing something? Is this like, are these guys people that I should know that I just don't know? Are they like from some other clan or something like that? And people are like, no, it's just these are like totally, I think someone called it, it's a Cinderella story. I mean, these are guys, or girls perhaps, I don't know who they are, who have clearly been practicing. They look like a new generation of Company of Heroes players. Maybe these are going to be the Giants of Company of Heroes too. Either way, we're going to see them play tonight. This is fresh, hot action on Sunday Night Fights. We might be seeing new strategies and new names rising up among the Company of Heroes ranks on this very show tonight. It's very exciting. Don't you think so, Ami?
Yeah, I mean, after Titty Twister took out DevM, then he took out Korean Army. You got Lucky Strike taking out Kot, Inverse, and Barton. You got Titty Twister taking out DevM and Korean Army. and Rocky before that. I mean, these guys have already slain giants. So down in the bottom half of the bracket, we have a relatively unknown player. He played in the second qualifier tournament last week and lost in round 1 to Marines. This is a guy called Bjarkey. He's a Danish player, and he comes in round 1, he beats Jeep. Now, Jeep is kind of a known guy, plays 2v2s, he's in the All-Stars clan. Yeah, so Jeep goes down. Okay, all right, you can beat Jeep. All right, well, let's see how you do against Sefa. Bjarkey plays a perfect defensive Ver on Langre. 88 up, backed up by Pax, nice sniper micro, just Sefa tried to pull the hero croc again like he did last week in SNF, but it did not work, and Bjarkey completely upset Sefa, just shocked him. I mean, Sefa's been tearing people up in the alpha. Maybe he's got his hotkeys mixed up, I don't know. But Bjarkey took out the giant Sefa and then went on to face Freestyler. This was on Argenton Crossroads, a map that we will see in the first series here today by White Flash Reborn. And Bjarkey and Freestyler go the distance. You could tell a little bit, and the whole time Freestyler was streaming, so everybody got to see this matchup. It went to game 3, and they were just pounding each other with this sort of static front line across the middle, but Bjarkey's VP harass was just too much, and Freestyler could not handle it, went down 2-1. So that was Bjarkey's road, and what an amazing road that it was. And, of course, now here we have a player that you would expect to see. At the bottom of the bracket, we have Fir3ball, otherwise known as Aliage. He is a top 4 seed here. At the very he is the Sunday Night Fights Season 3 champion. So this is a player that we expect to see tonight. He's already been on previous SNFs. He's, played 8, 12 games or so already in these tournaments. And he wasn't really tested. He had pretty quick games. He defeated XCOM Reborn, who I must say had a wonderful showing by taking out Dr. Horse. That's pretty hot. Dr. Horse, an old pro, widely respected, wonderful player, Russian player. I'm sure we'll see him in the next game. And so Fir3ball took out XCOM Reborn, who might have been exhausted from that matchup, took out Tommy 2-0, and so he's had a relatively quick ride through. Bjarkey's been fighting tooth and nail. He might be tired. Fatigue might be a huge issue in these matches. These guys have been battling like mad. There are going to be lots of fun replays to watch later. I think the best thing to do right now is to have NTD bring us in the game, and let's get this thing started. All right, Sungea, you with me here? You ready to cast game 1?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, yoink.
Fine.
We'll see.
I'm gonna hang out and watch you guys. Yeah, I'll see you for game 2.
All right, man. So NCD, we're paused at 5 seconds. Sungea, Queen of Company of Heroes, would you like to do the honors of counting us into this very first replay?
Okay, sure. So you ready? Everybody's ready? 3, 2,
ready.
1. Unpause. Let's go.
All right, then you got to count 10, 11, 12. All right, here we go. So this is the first matchup we're going to show you. This is round 4 of the 3rd qualifier tournament. This is Bjarkey, who's had an amazing run, defeating Sefa, defeating Freestyler, against Aliage, who of course is just a giant. So good luck, have funds exchanged, and this is on our custom map by White Flash Reborn, and I'm so glad that you're here, Sungea. Being a native French speaker, you can teach us how to pronounce this name of this small Normandy town.
Yeah, but that's hard because I'm not sure, because the name of the map is Argenton Crossroads, and since it's a map of White Flash, I'm not sure what is supposed to be the French name, but I guess it would be just Argenton. And the other maps that everybody was wondering, how do you say Bois du Châtelet? So yeah, that's my expert insight on how to pronounce map in French.
Very nice. All right. Great. You can correct me when I mess up. I try to do it as best I can, but French is not my forte. I do better with German, of course. But Argenton, is that okay? I sound stupid when I say it. I just can't do it. I sound like just such a poser. Like Americans doing French? Ooh, I don't know. It's just, it sounds bad in my head.
No, you sound perfect. You sound perfect.
All right, well, Fir3ball, Fir3ball's got hard to pronounce name himself. I mean, he also goes by Aljaz, which is spelled A-L-J-A-Z, so everybody calls him Aljaz, which is totally wrong. I mean, it's his first name. It's pronounced Aljaz, but we can just call him Fir3ball or whatever you like. He's playing the Americans in the South. I'm following him. We also had to figure out how to pronounce his opponent's name, playing Wehrmacht in the North. Have you got that down?
Bjarkey? I'm not sure how to say it. Bjarkey?
Well, he's Danish, so we need like a native Danish speaker. I think it would be Bjarkey, like a kind of a Y sound, but don't quote me.
Yeah, probably not going for the Bjarkey. That would be wrong. I'm not sure if you pronounce the R.
Okay, well, here we are. Bjarkey. I don't know. This
Anyway.
is game one of a best of 3, and the way that the maps are picked in these qualifier tournament series is by veto. And I think, you know, Bjarkey just played this massive 3-game series against Freestyler on this very map, so he is experienced on it. And you can see that Aljaz is pushing him up in the north, and those Volks are gonna they're sort of dancing around that little chapel. They want to be sure to hold that strap point because that connects them to the fuel that the NGs are now trying to decap. See some wire going down from Bjarkey in the center. He probably learned those tricks watching Aimstrong or previous players of this map.
Yeah, and we got a mine too in the middle, and it's weird because he's splitting actually. He got Volks fighting in the north and an MG taking that squad of rifle down there. So it's just kind of going on 2 fronts right now.
Yeah, it's risky to have that MG on the right all by itself, because if that got flanked by like a rifle coming up through the middle, he does have mines there to cover that though. Now the MG is shifting over to the left because he needs to get in this big fight. A lot of people talk about the green cover in the graveyard, and you're seeing Aljaz put it to use here.
Yeah. Well, Bjarkey is only in orange cover, but he's now got his MG to support him, and he's going behind the wall, so it's gonna be better for him.
Aljaz just hopped in that central house.
Grenades have arrived.
Well, he's lost the few in the top left. Fir3ball just tech to nades. I liked how he hops these flamers into this house to get a longer line of sight to try to keep track of the Wehrmacht troop position movements. And now he's going for the decap in the top.
Oh, the mine go down.
Wow, he flamed attack ground to kill that mine there. He must have seen it going down. Very
sniper
pro.
here.
Take it out with flaming.
Our territory.
Ali's setting up. Wow, these rifles, where are they going? They're just retreating. I thought he had an avenue to flank there, or at least try to chuck a nade. Aljaz has not pulled the trigger on the first nade yet. You want to be real crafty when you do it. Try to maybe throw 2 nades at once, one on each front to test your opponent's multitasking. But let's see, he's got the ammo, but he decided not to use it. Strange to tech and not to use it. Uh-oh, these folks are walking right into a mine. That hurt. Killed the guy. Tons of health lost. It's going to be a while before they regenerate any of that.
We're losing ground out there.
Oh yeah, it's still low right now, that section of Volks. He got a sniper on the field though, and he can now cap that part of the map quietly.
Aljaz started to put up weapons support center, but then decided to, only halfway through the building of it, to put up his triage center to heal up some of these rifles. Now he's going to finish weapon support, and that's a pretty common opening that we've seen on this map. We've seen a lot of sniper play, maybe not as much mortar play as the map designer White Flash would like to see. He always mentions that this, because of the hedgerow setup and because of how you can hop in the houses and get extended line of sight, that this could be a massive map for mortars to sort of break an entrenched Wehrmacht position. So we'll see if Aljaz busts one out or if he will do the more common option and build a sniper. And it's a sniper.
A sniper, well. And here we got 2 snipers, so we kinda need it. A mortar would be not useful to him right now. Only got 1 MG. If he doesn't take a sniper down right now, it's gonna be really hard for him.
Ooh, Bjarkey's got 2 snipers. We saw a lot of sniper play from him in the earlier rounds, and you know, snipers are huge right now. If you can win the sniper war and sort of, even if you just have a sniper when your opponent doesn't have a sniper, that can be a massive advantage in the middle game.
Yeah, of course, sniper makes the difference, and he's been covering the wire in the middle with his MG, which is really good because Fir3ball just can't cut it, and he's been adding so much wire now. He's just locking down that part of the map. He's sitting there and he got a bunker.
So this map control is looking identical to how it looked throughout most of Game 3 against Freestyler, just split right down that central road. Often on Argenton, you see the split go north-south, where the Allies are able to hold the graveyard area, and the Wehrmacht comes down into the bottom right.
Yeah, but right now
Where
he's having a really good map.
Log depot is. Yeah, for Wehrmacht, this is better than average starting map control. Aliaj is putting together a force on the right. He's going to try to push in and maybe surprise that side, which might be a little weaker. Bjarkey's snipers are back by the chapel. Some very nice sweeping going on. This is pro play here. Everybody can learn from this. Lead with minesweepers. Hugely important. The best players lay mines. And if you push into territory where you've never been before without sweepers, you're asking for trouble.
No, he's just going into the house. Does he have a sniper in position right now?
Okay, now Ali knows that there are 2 snipers as his rifle he falls out of the cellar. Did you see that? The rifle like fell out of that top window and did a backflip. These rifles are going in to try to light up the snipers. Ali's sniper is now lit up. He's crawling. The rifles have got the snipers on the run. Bjarkey with very nice positional micro to uncloak those snipers and move away. The American sniper is starting to work on the Volks. It's really popping off. Flames are going in, but at the bunker, that's not going to help. Good nade takes out the MG. These 2 rifles have broken through, and they are dangerous. Whoa! Sniper just takes a pot shot at the Wehrmacht sniper, who cannot manage to recloak. Is there a dead rifle body there somewhere? They cannot cloak. Here come the rifles coming in. There's For the Fatherland pop. That's not where Volks want to be. They're getting burned alive. Oh, this is really getting exciting. The snipers are running to the right, and they're taking pot shots at rifles. Ali can't get out around the house though to get a line on him. Rifles are still chasing him in. The flames are doing terrible damage. The whole Wehrmacht position is crushed. The snipers are all the way back in their base. He's going to lose this rifle squad if he doesn't get out of there. Ooh, the snipers take 2 pot shots on retreat, and somehow that rifle squad lives. Ali also having trouble retreating. If Bjarkey was looking towards the center, he would have seen Ali's sniper moving across the VP when the VP still gave him line of sight. Bjarkey guesses totally wrong by building a pack here. The supply yard is only just coming up. We won't see any light vehicles from Aliaj anytime soon. And that building of that pack probably is going to hurt Bjarkey in this sort of manpower war that's going on right now.
He's making a half track right now. It's really hard for Fir3ball right now because he couldn't really capitalize on what he just did. He did install the MG, he didn't kill the bunker.
Sniper shots just whizzing by each other's heads. We've got 2 snipers. Ali's uncloaked right now. He needs to get cloaked. Here come the Axis snipers. Oh, they both cloaked again. Amazing play. Amazing that all 4 snipers are still on the field.
Sniper ready for battle.
Just playing the range right now.
All right, well, Ali has gone infantry company, and he
back here.
Has unlocked the howitzer chute. He has 170 ammo, so 1 is loaded and ready to fire. We could see a suicide bike rush to try to light up the snipers and get a counter snipe, but to do that, he's going to have to really move his own snipers forward. Right now, they're not in range. Bike taking a whiz by the central VP, trying to have a look. Doesn't light up the snipers quite yet. They're hiding behind that house, and they will stay hidden. Have you chosen defensive doctrine already?
Yep, this has been done a long time ago. And he's used for the Fatherland.
Yeah, of course. For the fatherland. Silly question. The snipers are using the cover of this house so well. Players are becoming so adept at doing damage with their snipers and not putting themselves in risk of being counter-sniped. Now we have the SDKFZ half-track out, and it could rush in and light up snipers. It's very good. Here comes the off-map shoot. Strange position, though. It's kind of at the bike, of all things. Bike's just chilling.
Weird. Was it just for the bike? Oh my god!
My god, that's a great shot, though. The folks start evaporating. 5 or 6 folks go down. Wow, Bjarkey did not expect a shell to fall that far out of the range of the smoke, and it cost him dearly.
There's still part of bodies on the floor right now. It's pretty disgusting. But yeah, that was really a weird shot. It was so out of the smoke.
Yeah, that was a lucky shot. The 2 snipers are still plugging away at rifles. Where? I saw that. Oh, okay. Ali has moved his snipers to the left. A very nice snicky in on the half track. The Bjarkey snipers are by the chapel. Uh-oh. Ali does not want to run uncloaked here. Bjarkey snipers are firing. Here come the rifles. They're going to rush in. Ooh, the snipers are still taking shots. There's a counter snipe shot and it misses. It misses. Ali gets one off, but he does not reap the rewards. Bjarkey snipers are very lucky boys. They are staying alive through various counter snipe attempts. The Volks are now reinforced and rushing back to support these snipers that are hiding behind the chapel. And this is the thing about a defensive Wehrmacht player. He can take a wallop like that shot against his Volks and then just reinforce them so quickly.
Yeah, that's not the same for Fir3ball. He's just been bleeding manpower since the beginning without being able to make something really decisive. Like, even when you've got him get back into his base, he couldn't do anything with it. The bunker is still up. And even though it's behind the house, and it could like burn it with the flamer inside the house, I mean, it's too locked down. There's too many squads around here. You just can't do it.
Ali spent a little bit of fuel on a supply yard upgrade. That'll help with his rifle upkeep, but he has, you're right about his manpower, he has not had any opportunity to tech.
Artillery support is now available.
And he's going full right side. He can build Howies now if he wants to. He's got plenty of fuel. He's got 145 fuel, and he just dropped the manpower down to put up a very quick 14-minute howitzer.
Well, Bjarkey's taking to T4 right now.
Insane. Really?
Wow, they're just harassing each other. Yeah, he's taking the T4 right now.
It's all about timing. These poor Volks and rifles. It's like the snipers will pick off some rifles, and then the American snipers, oh, really? Then I'll pick off some Volks. Oh, really? Then I'll pick off some more rifles. Oh, really? Well, let me kill some more Volks.
Oh my god, artillery incoming. Not sure where it's aiming. Maybe the, oh my god, the mortar and the MG are exactly at the same spot. One shoot and everything goes down.
Oh, look at these flamers coming in. They might reveal Bjarkey snipers.
Oh.
He's taking shots at the half track. They do light up the snipers. Bjarkey snipers have to retreat. Oh no! What a lucky shot! He retreats through the barrage and dies to the howitzer. It was the last shell of that barrage. Wow, you know what? I think Ali planned that. We were wondering what the hell he's shooting at. He planned that. I swear he planned that.
Yeah,
he forced the snipers to be boxed in by his flamers and the artillery fire. I'm getting chills right now. That is just such an epic play. Congrats, Aliaj. Well played, man.
It has to be, because there was just nothing else to aim, so it was just amazing. Could have get the 2 though, but I mean 1 was really good.
This gives him a huge advantage. He can almost snipe freely. With Bjarkey only having 1 sniper, I mean, you know, if 2 snipers die, that's fine for Ali. Because if Ali has 1 sniper and Bjarkey has none, that's huge. He can just run around, uncloak, and fire freely. I'm wondering now how Bjarkey's going to handle this pressure, if he's going to try to rebuild one of his snipers or not.
Right now he's just going for T4.
It's mine in the north.
That arty shot is right on the MG and the bolts in the up track.
Wow, look, he's upgraded
so
to
close.
Sungea. One thing I was excited about tonight with seeing all these fresh faces is that we're going to see different build orders and different strats. I swear, this is the first Sungea I've seen on SNF this season. This is great.
Yeah.
His first shot is going to be a bit fail, but no, there's still units out there. He's firing at the rifles. He wants to try to hold his fuel, and he is going to succeed and annihilate that squad. A beautiful first shot from the Sungea. Excellently played.
Now support
and look at this, he's trash talking. This guy, man, where does this guy come from? I'm very curious to know more about Bjarkey. I know that one of his previous nicks in Company of Handos, Company of Handos, that's a new game. AmiPolizeiFunk presents Company of Handos. It's with Han Solo and Chewie Baka. Okay, I'm losing it, but no, I know that one of his previous handles nicks was Make Love Not COH. Alright, both of Ali's snipers have
nice one.
They're parading around they're reading some tombstones, trying to catch up with their French ancestors.
Well, I think the Sungea is a pretty nice choice, to be honest, on this map. He didn't have a mortar, but he does have one now. And it seems that with all the edge and the house, it's good to just have those kind of stuff right now on the field. It seems that nobody just can get through. You gotta go through the air if you want to pass. And artillery on the mortar and the back, and just shot it. Oh my god!
That Howie now has killed. Oh my god!
Everything went down. The sniper's dead, the MG's dead and not recruitable, the mortar's dead.
A combo on map, off map, just obliterates everything! Everything!
Heavy infantry.
Mortar down, MG down, sniper down, stuck under heavy fire. Oh, my. I think, you know,
And
Bjarkey,
the bunker is...
he's facing a different kind of animal. Aliaj is fresh, and he's mad, and he's nasty. He's fresh, and he's just a ruthless killer. Here comes the M10. It's looking to kill that Sungea. I bet he's had enough of those rockets falling on his head. Bjarkey, once again, bad decision. The pack is cleared out. There is no AT. An Ostwind comes on the field. That's just feed for the M10. If he sees that Ostwind, he will be all over it. He's working on the Sungea first. No attempt to save it. The micro falling apart from Bjarkey. His multitasking getting bad. There goes the Sungea. M10 will be looking to kill that Ostwind next.
That was such a good timing for Fir3ball. I was like, oh, he lost everything, but it's fine. His T4 is up and he's building something. Wait, an Ostwind. Wait, there is an M10. Oh god, and the back is decreased. And the back is stolen.
The desperation.
Oh.
Desperation Faust does very little damage. Tank destroyer coming in. Already just raining down. M10 wants this Ostwind kill and gets it.
Oh, and that shot on the Volks. Everything is going down to the artillery. That map is really good for artillery, to be honest.
When Aliaj is clicking, he's like Devam. He is just fierce. He is fierce, man. He's one of these guys that will knock you out so fast. Give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
That is crazy. That situation, like, he just came back. We were like, how is he gonna pass through that? How is he gonna pull it out? And here it is. Everything is down. There was just a flak being built by Bjarkey. Bjarkey?
Yeah, Bjarkey. Yeah.
But it's like in the line of the house. Can't really. Oh!
The first shot wallops the M10 though. He backs away. The second shot takes him down, man. Flak range, got a boom, bing, bop. There goes one of the M10s. That was the one with Vet. That was pretty hot. But basically, Bjarkey's map control now. He's lost all 3 VPs. He has no fuel. He literally only controls 3 sectors on the entire map.
And those snipers, Fit2 and Vin1.
Yeah, one's got 16, one's got 11, and they're gonna look to snipe down this flak right now.
Yeah, he got nothing to counter that.
They don't even need to. Artie does the job. The flak is cleared. The Artie's going in the base. Snipers are just killing guys as soon as they come out. Look at this. Yeah, it's time to throw in the towel. Bjarkey.
Oh my god, it's a butchery.
Squad's getting knocked out. Yeah, it is a butchery. Well put. That is exactly the right word.
Enemy down.
Well, when I see an arm flying, I usually go for butchery. He stole the bag.
I'm gonna destroy your base with your own flak.
Oh, he just doesn't stop.
GG.
He doesn't give it a rest.
There it is. The flak takes a big boom and works on that Panzer command. There's another shot.
Enemy unit.
Bjarkey mentioning to remember VPs. Interesting little bit of gamesmanship there. Well, you know, we're playing a best of 3, of course. So, assuming that Bjarkey is then going to dominate as allies on this map, the faction choice will go to the VP leader. So Bjarkey just throwing in there to remember the VPs, saying, "Hey, I got you down to 322, and this ain't over yet." All right, folks, that was game 1. I'm having fun already. You know, it doesn't have to be a 50-minute late game. A game like that is just wonderful. We got 2 best of 3 series coming up tonight. Stick with us, Sungea. I'm gonna let you take the next game with Yoink, and I will be happy to be a fan sitting on the sidelines.
Oh, you need the rest.
Roll a video, Anthony!